Blazing 993 in the morning time. Fire Franny, P in the building. King JB as well. Farm was really good. Everything alright? Yes. We have a guest in studio with us this morning. We haven't seen him in a long time, fam.
Very long time.
Long time.
I feel like it's a whole new person in front of us today.
I wonder if he's still doing the same genre of music.
We'll see.
Man's a little confused this morning.
We'll find out.
Soyah, good morning, brother.
Greetings, St. Lucia.
Welcome to Blazing 993.
Back.
Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure being here, man.
Oh, welcome to the original studio.
Well, that's true. Before we had the first mixer. The very first mixer.
You know the original studio.
Bro, what's been going on?
Man, a lot of things, man.
It's been years, Soyah.
Yeah, man.
I remember when we first interviewed you. You were still in the shy days, you know. Soft spoken, inside, you know.
I don't really think that has changed.
Yes, he's still looking at the sense of the week.
I don't think that's really changed.
That didn't change?
Nah, not really.
Oh Lord, I remember those days for sure. And you know, at that time you were saying, you know, you were trying something and you had this music vibe and you've been writing and you were trying. And now I listen to you doing interviews other places and I'm like, Soyah? So as Scady mentioned, you were coming here. I say, well, Scady, you know Soyah.
Sure.
You know, we know Soyah.
Yeah, man.
So
right.
What has been happening with you over the years? For St. Lucia's a probably think, boy, a new reggae artist.
Yeah.
Tell them how long you've been doing this.
Well, I would just say a long time. You know? Yeah, man, I've been doing this a long time. You know, I've been away just working on the craft and, you know, bettering my talent also, you know, as being a aspiring producer as well, you know. The music has now converted to another level where now I have a manager who is, you know, seeking to help the product go to another level, you know, seeing the hard work that I've put in, listen to some of my tracks from that time to this time, you know, and now we have embarked on a project called On a Mission.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Tell us about that project, On a Mission. What does it entail?
Well, it just speaks of, you know, a life coming from, you know, one place, you know, and trying to fulfill your every aspiration and you know, fulfill your drives also, you know, trying to get to where you want to get to. So it just speaks to that whole vibe, that whole mission, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now, when people say working on that project, will the project include not only music but visuals as well?
Yes, of course. We have certain well, we have a video already in segment for one of the tracks, which will be aired today. And we just praying and hoping that everything comes through. That you know, we're gonna shoot that to you guys soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the tracks now. Like Franny said, we've been knowing Soyah for years now. So that means you maybe have enough tracks under your belt to probably put out 3 full-length albums and still have more to have bonus tracks.
Yeah, man.
So let's talk about the 3 ones that we're talking here this morning. Tell us about them, the production-wise, the meds you had when you were putting them down.
Well, the first one, which was released a few weeks back, called Blessings, the inspiration really came from the other artist who is actually on the track, you know. He's like, you know, Soyah, you know, like, man, I see you easy enough too much on the studio, man. You need to take some time and get back into the studio, you know, do something, you know, because, you know, we ourselves were trying to, you know, get out the road. So, as I was saying to him, like, you know, like, sometimes you just need to just relax and take a little air, you know, view things from the outside, you know, and then come back in, you know. So he was like, yeah, man, I see what you're saying, but you need to take that, you know. So I took that into consideration and spent a few hours in the studio one day, and that's where I developed the beat Blessings, you know, and spit that track right away, and sent him, you know, what I had, and he himself wrote his verse and came back and hit up the track, you know. But it all comes from, like I said, a part of the mission, coming from one place and being in another place.
What has been your drive to keep this going for so many years? Because you have artists who start and maybe don't get the returns that they were looking for. You don't get the notoriety, you don't get the forward you're looking for, you don't get the push, you order support, and that's years before. What kind of thing gets somebody to your point where you can elevate and rebrand yourself and to keep investing in your craft? What's that motivation? What's your drive?
Just plain love for the music, and support from good people, keep telling you, I see you have a vibe, you just need to just work on your craft and better it, Sometimes the road might be hard, like I say, sometimes you need to take time and sit back because you're a human being too, sometimes you feel the pressure of, not being, maybe on a live show or, maybe you don't have that track that the people love, that you hear yourself on the radio most of the time, so. Yeah, man.
So what kind of conversation you have with yourself when that happens? Because we talk about that all the time, that a lot of the new artists want the instant gratification. They want it to happen instantly at the snap of a finger. And we have people like you who've been working at it continuously for years, and you're still working at it, and already it's just waiting for that moment. Everybody has their moment.
It's a force.
So what conversation you have with yourself to not be negative about it, Because we see some people having different reactions.
Sure. Well, the thought is mainly to me that, you haven't done something that the people would like to hear. You have to just keep working, because if the vibe is not really for yourself, it's true that you set a roadmap for yourself sometimes in some of the music that you sing, but then again, the individuals that you inspire, all of that, people sometimes depend on some of the music that we do that, that lift them up. So, I think of all of these things, and it's, for me, it's more or less a life work for me than just doing music,
Not just for a moment.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Boy, so I wish you could have seminars for our young upcoming artists who feel that the minute they put a song out, they're supposed to hear it on the radio.
True.
People supposed to love it one time. They don't
Nah,
understand.
man, that's not how it works, man,
How?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I want to take in that track right now,
let's
Rob.
get into some of the music. What are we doing first?
Let's sing. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and introduce your song, Blessings, Soyah.
Yeah, man, Selassie. We're live upon the blazing, the station for the new generation. Soyah Selassie right here. So, yeah, man, blessings. Take it up.
You on the gram?
Yes.
Which one?
At the real Soyah.
At
The real Soyah. THEREALSOYH. SOYH.
Stop watch me coming out, watch you know when we get the yell when we go down with the bullet, them after the world. Hustle work hard, make money and buy when we want out. Tell the pressure me, but me and me tell the Lord that the vibe plus a beat them so bad. Blessing, blessing, clean every day when we step in. Big bumper, girl, I'm caressing. One God we praise are the best in. Blessing, blessing, clean every day when we step in.
Yeah.
Big bumper, girl, I'm caressing. One God we praise are the best in.
I mixed the thick smoke, she looked like a slim stroke. Then I saw her lips, now I'm thinking deep throat. She don't know I'm feeling, hope she give me this dope. Hey, you say you got a man, but I heard he been broke. Let a G get you booed up. Sweaters won't cover your back, like my shooters. Relax, I can prove it. Relax, we can do this. Fast lane or just cruising. You ask, I can do it. Don't act on reviews.
Blessing, clean every day when we step in. Big bumper, girl, I'm caressing. One God we praise are the best in. Blessing, clean every day when we step in. Big bumper, girl, I'm caressing. One God we praise.
Got the blessings in the morning time. Soyah Selassie right there. Who's the artist though? Who's that guy?
That's Wonder Beezy.
one.
Yeah, man. Wonder
Wonder
Beezy.
Beezy.
Yeah, man. A lot of people know him, Yeah, man. Just unfortunate that he couldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
You know? Likewise, my manager, you know, Super Scop.
All right.
You know, yeah, man. But yeah, we've been working and we have a separate EP aside from what the work that I'm doing to come to you guys. So just look out for that. You know, a lot of work's in the making. You know.
So where does the inspiration come from behind the tracks?
Shout to the girl that he saw.
I feel that's the kind of tracks we used to do.
Yeah, well, that's my impress there, you know. Well, yeah, that's the vibe you check it because yeah, man, because you see,
yes, so
the music is broad, you know. There's you checking the scene. Yeah, the music is broad and
I like what you're with the pressure.
You know, the music is broad, you know. So I could speak about my personal life, you know. It's a vibe because that's what it is. It's a blessing of life, you know, accomplishments, you know. Yeah, man.
You have 2 more tracks.
Okay.
All right, you have 2 more tracks.
What are we doing next?
That you said me. Now, the one there, Searching. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he jumped a yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
what's Searching about?
Yeah,
give
Well, what is Searching
give
now?
us the prelude.
Well, it comes out of a 14-year relationship.
Mister.
Yeah, man.
Say no more. Say no more. Let's hear the track.
It comes out of a 14-year
14-year relationship. Say no more.
Yeah, man.
Let's hear the track.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
What a blessing but to rise in the morning with you. Need some warmth, I'm the one she crawling to. I'll be there when you're down, even when you're falling. Next to job, woman, I put my all in you. You say one else is to blame. Now some other girl got my number and name. Now time I'm distracted, treading through the lane. But with you and I, it's not the same.
Now you can't just feel as from street there, you have to pull up that there. Yeah.
And I've been
Oh, well, don't worry, I will block that.
you know, 'cause I've been searching, praying for someone like you. And I've been waiting for someone like you. And I let you know, you treat me good even when things go bad. Loving this woman you are, with all the love that I have, you're my shining star. You make me so glad if you should leave, I lose the best thing I ever had. How was it by surprise? Never thought I'd miss the water till the well start run dry. Oh me, oh my, I've got to let you know before I run out of time. Searching.
Normally the DJ just wait for the money to drop
Wait a minute,
on-
don't start there.
on his console.
Don't start there, don't go there.
the money.
Flow that's a set trend. Anywhere me go, can me get them? Boy, violate, fucking with the thing I extend. Stop to me all that, me no best friend. Skip down me van, me no left them. Hustle is all I know, go and get them. Take a little bit more, I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. I just saw me tweet, I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. Little flower from the concrete, I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. I just saw me tweet, I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. Little flower from the concrete. We check the eyes and the frequency. And they up on it frequently. Tell you all the sequence, be us to take care of your family, no pretense. Never found a gospel with me, so they can't find the fool with me. Stepping at me, ever got me cool with me, daytime, nighttime too. I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. I just saw me tweet. I just saw me.
Yeah, you know.
Sorry, my fault.
We keep it. My style it affects them. Flow that's a set trend. Anywhere me go, can me get them. Boy, violate, but them with the thing we extend. Stop to me old dog, me no best friend. Skip down me van, me no left them. Hustle is all I know, go and get them. Take a little bit more. I just saw me tweet, yeah. I just saw me tweet. just saw me do it. Little flower from the concrete. I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. Little flower from the concrete. Check the ice, check the frequency. Man, do you want it frequently? Tell you all the sequence, be hustle, take care of your family, no pretense. Never bother the post with me, so them can't find a fool with me. Stepping like me up, but me cool with me. Daytime, nighttime, so I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. Little flower from the concrete. I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it. I just saw me do it, yeah. I just saw me do it. Little flower from the.
You don't hear what I tell you all, that is my segment? Yeah. I don't know what was coming through.
Yeah, man, big up Batman, you know.
Listen now,
Yes,
Soyah.
yes.
Bro, I want you to promise me something, please.
What's that?
Do not be like Dexter Dax.
True.
Don't sing songs encouraging the ladies to cheat on them man or poison them man and kill them man. you see that segment you going on there? It reminds me of the Seeker time. Remember the Seeker that just started the fight?
Yeah, man.
Now you bring that back and I appreciate that.
Give thanks.
But then them women going to have that little conquering mentality. You see the same thing? You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, big up MS Studios, you know. Working alongside on the project, you know.
Don't sing tunes to tell the girls to kill us.
Sing everything I want.
Well, sometimes the man need to know how to behave themselves.
Oh Lord.
Yeah,
Oh Lord, you got already. We lose the married now.
yeah, man, stop be the woman them, man. Stop be the woman them, man.
That's
Let
right.
them go instead,
Let me
man.
tell you, Soyah, look
Yeah,
at
man,
you,
let them
son
go
of a
instead.
president. Yes.
Son of a
Yeah, man,
president.
let them go instead, man.
Look at you.
Yeah. Stop be the woman them, man.
Stop beating them.
Yeah, man.
But we
Straight.
doesn't beat them.
Straight.
Stop mistreating them.
We doesn't beat them.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah,
beat them
Yes,
at all.
yeah, Soyah.
From what the fellas burning woman in vehicle, fellas and all kind of things.
Yeah,
Juggling
we
Lava.
us, you have to lava for them.
Lava,
Yes.
man.
Yes, they're taking
Love the woman,
pictures
them,
of
man.
that is not the way I saw this
Yeah.
happening.
We have sisters, you know.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yes, son of a president. Yes.
Straight, yeah, man.
Yes, Soyah.
Everything now work out.
Let it go.
Leave them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just leave
Just
them alone,
move
man.
on. You
Straight.
understand? You
But-
have options.
But women
Yeah,
don't
man.
kill men.
No, don't kill
Yeah,
them.
don't kill the man them neither,
Okay,
man.
good.
Don't kill
Nobody
nobody.
Yeah,
Don't kill
please.
nobody.
Don't
Please.
kill
Yeah, man.
nobody. Don't beat
If
nobody.
the love care bound, they separate.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Look at you,
Yeah, man.
Soyah.
Straight.
I think it's fair that we rate 3 out of 3 all the
We
tunes.
give it a 3 out of 3.
Give thanks.
And ladies,
respect
that.
ladies, after the
respect
speech
that.
from Soyah, all of us will be streaming his music. We
Yeah,
will
man, I
all be
appreciate that,
buying
man.
his
Big
merch.
time.
After that speech, Soyah, you
Yeah,
just
man.
sold it. You sold
Yeah,
it.
man.
Wait a minute.
Guaranteed sales.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do there?
Yeah, that's
Maximum
what you
respect
just
to the
do.
women, them, man.
Yeah, you just give Soyah extra
Straight.
sales there. You know that's what the ladies love to get.
Well,
Yeah, and
Well, I'm not
artists
just
have
saying
done
that,
all
eh?
No,
Yeah.
no,
yeah, I'm not just saying
No,
that,
that's the thing. We've known you for so long, and we know that you don't come on the radio to fake anything.
Yeah, man.
All right, you're one of the realest artists that I know from Ireland.
Give thanks.
Okay.
No,
Appreciate it.
we can attest to his character.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And you know, we have the pleasure of interviewing him over the years.
Mm.
But I can tell you guys, you listen to people's music and you know them. You know the content of people's music. I know some people like to say, you know, it's just music. But you listen to what people say in the music, and if that's what comes out of your heart, then it says a lot about your character.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, Soyah always keeps it real. He always keeps it pure. He's always genuine. You know the turn-up vibe. You know the
Yeah,
good
man.
music.
Yep.
You know. So guys, this is where we tell you this is an artist to support.
Yeah.
We're not saying support local. We're telling you support good music. We're telling you support good vibes.
Give
support
thanks.
a good artist. You know.
Yeah.
And the consistency is appreciated.
And you know, he's one of the when they sent me his music, I immediately knew it would be radio friendly. I was not worried,
True.
and that it was like boy, make sure I just knew from they told me who the artist was. I said, all right, cool. Made know what radio is all about. Made know the music.
Yeah.
Made know
Yeah,
the
man.
music.
So I'm
Yeah,
glad that we got to talk to you again. It's been a long
For
Yeah,
time.
man, it's a
sure.
pleasure being here, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's nice seeing you guys again,
It's
man.
been
Brother,
a long
respect.
time, and I'm happy to see that you did not stop.
He missed a beat.
Even you might have missed some beats, like you said, you took a break.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
even
I
if,
took
even
a-
if you
yeah.
did miss some beats, you still
Yeah,
were
man. Yeah,
consistent
man, got back
and you
up.
came
Yeah, man.
back. And we like to see it. And again, I mean, you have the right attitude with this. It's not an instant thing. You just have to be ready.
Yeah, man, for when the time comes, that's what it is.
You have to continue.
Yeah, man.
Because, I mean, things could change in a day.
It's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
The music reached the right ears, the music touched the right people, and in
That's
a day,
it. Yeah, man, that's
we
it.
go from Soyah sitting there to saying, no, I'm not too sure if I can come.
Yeah, okay, boy, Scady, but even if I can link you now, boy, Scady.
I'm not too sure when
Boy,
next
Scady,
episode.
boy, I'm not sure that lantern
Maybe I
now,
can give you a
no.
little 5 minutes tomorrow, Monsieur, you know?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that,
You're well on your way, man. You're well on your way, bro. You're well on your way.
You know, that could change in a
yeah, man,
day.
yeah, but as long as I have the time, I always jump through because yeah, man, like I have fans on, listeners here on Business FM, so
Respect, brother.
I was able to shout out and yeah, man, even if it's just for a second.
Yeah,
Just
we'll appreciate that.
Yeah,
we'll appreciate that. Yes, Scady, what you said? Yeah, don't give everything out. Yeah, man, respect.
Give us your social media again, where to follow you.
Yeah, man, you can check me out on Facebook at Soyah Selassie, Instagram at The Real Soyah, TheRealSoyah. Also on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Soyah Selassie.
Alright, people, go support the music,
Soyah
people.
Selassie, go support him, good vibes. We've been needing a lot of good things, especially all things considered.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we need
man.
them good vibes. So we appreciate you, Soyah. Thank you for stopping through.
Appreciate that, bro.
Thanks, man.
Blazing 993 just had a chat here with Soyah Selassie. Best, yeah, go and support the music.
Go and support it. Y'all heard what he said? I hope y'all heard everything he said.
Yeah, y'all fellas.
He said to show the love,
Show the love.
spread the love.
Young men.
Don't do things so that you miss